justice.
now. Would you spare a bite?
No mercy given.
All right. Have some of mine.
My verdict is final. You're dead now. Leave. Ah, the better part of me.
Another to the Horde.
Of course. Less trouble for everyone.
Hey! Shh. Try this fruit.
And you're still certain that you want to do this? You know you'll always have a place at my side, Sebastian.
That is very kind, my lord. But I've made my peace with the maiden. Now I just want to bask in her glory.
And I thought I knew your type.
But I've made my peace with the maiden. Now I just want to bask in her glory.
And I thought I knew your type.
Type? My lord?
I didn't expect that you'd long for the embrace of a centuries-old burn victim.
It is fun. My lord, but I've made my peace with the maiden. Now I just want to bask in her glory.
And I thought I knew your type. I won't
Type?
post.
My lord?
I didn't expect that you'd long for the embrace of a centuries-old burn victim.
It is funny you should speak to my preferences in these matters, my lord.
Funny? How?
Didn't your last affair involve a courtier that arguably was a cousin of yours?
Ah, yes, I always struggled to untangle the intricacies of my family tree.
What do we have here?
Up we go! Can we keep that one for later?
What is that?
Acid
I call for the right.
Return.
As many as you like.
What is that?
You wanna hide, yeah?
Nature spreads unchecked. Oh?
I like this one.
I see.
Let's try again.
Is that? Who?
Now refocus your attention and don't dare to prod your others for the answers. I can feel your connections.
Need some cover? Ah, souls from the ground. No cover? Easy fix. It's all in
My
you.
sight just reaches far. We will burn it later.
We may have need to return here.
Oh?
Well, now.
You shall... escape me. Grant me the strength required. May it inspire your flock to victory. Guide my hands and
Ha! I can smell your rotten flesh. Burn the cursed wretch. Yeah? Measure, calculate, rectify.
To each what they deserve.
The
My
Maiden's
judgment
judgment awaits,
awaits
creature!
you, creature. They lie beyond my reach. Measure, calculate, rectify.
That lies beyond my reach!
Stench of your corruption still lingers. that? Purge the undead heretic! Curse it! Stay still.
We
and-
cannot get
I
that.
cannot reach that.
Abominable.
Crash! Does it shelter you?
My other. Look. They may hide in there. The maidens in wraiths shall be denied to you.
A glorious death. Worthy. They killed a servant of the maiden. Measure, calculate, rectify.
Still breathing.
Hardening,
Still sane.
perhaps? Let's see. Who disturbs my sacred task?
Is that?
The bird. Remember.
Do I see?
Very funny.
A strange noise.
Strange.
Oh, I'll have to note that down.
Still breathing. Still sane.
What?
It's been a while.
Dead and memorized.
Most likely, only one of you will receive this highest honor.
What ails your soul today?
Ah, the mind of a simple acolyte.
This moment is ours.
Is it time? Your bloodlust keep.
So work hard and serve her diligently. The design illuminates your path. You just have to follow it.
What are you seeing there? You gotta tell me later. Hey! Shh. Try this fruit.
The court is in session. Aesthetically, I'd call that an improvement.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
Well, now.
What ails your soul today?
Now refocus your attention and don't dare to prod your...
Remedies for the dead.
I can feel your connections.
Next page. I gotcha! Interesting choice, Marley.
Teresa, ready to serve.
Person attacks!
Yeah.
I see myself to live.
My vision blurs the past and the future. This is the dust. Now, what would one do with a bag of weighty dirt at a funeral?
Sprinkling the iron dust of the maiden on the burning pyre symbolizes her willingness to burn alongside us.
Does the procedure require the entire bag?
Yes, my lord.
I sensed your...
And you may not have 1 ounce for that.
Oh, I like this one.
The White Crow stands ready.
Bloodlust gives you away, creature! The prognostica.
Oh, I might lose myself in here. This mind is full of visions. Look at all these books. One could be reminded of the time when we broke into Louis the...
Oh, I like this one.
Still breathing. Still sane.
The attack failed. My path continues.
Look at all these books. One could be reminded of the time when we broke into Louis XIV's library.
Yes, my lord. Even in death, my back still hurts when I think about carrying all those books out of there.
Well, good reading comes at a price, doesn't it?
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Darn language nobody can make sense of.
Need
On
something,
you,
maybe.
creature. Your end is nigh.
You make me look old,
no
ship
problem.
doctor. Teresa.
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Darn language nobody can make sense of.
Is it there? I witnessed my death.
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Darn language nobody can make sense of.
A bush for hiding.
I know this.
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Darned language nobody can make sense of.
That image.
Yes.
I witness.
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Darned language nobody can make sense of.
Need some cover?
Is it there?
Yeah.
Your blood will keep you away, creature.
One less soul
Natural
to taste.
disturbance.
Ah, let's stretch
I will
those
rescue you
roots.
from the jaws of darkness, my other. What? Cursed wander among us.
Standing around, like,
You shall not escape us. The bomb. My other. Let me aid you. Pirates. Right in our midst.
remedies for the dead. Oh, no
I
problem.
believe it would be much easier to enter the scriptorium in the guise of one of these acolytes.
Maybe killing all of them before achieving just that is not the best idea then.
Please bother someone else.
Oh, I
They
see.
really believe order is to be above all. Pitiful.
The fire hungers for us.
Let's see, what does it say? Iron, fire, burning of the maiden, the voice of the flame, judgment. Again, I'm certain I could muster up words of much greater sacrosanctity.
Have you ever given a eulogy before, my lord?
Sebastian, surely you haven't forgotten the speech I gave at my Uncle Richard's funeral?
That was a eulogy? Oh, I was under the impression that you were attempting to open the buffet.
That was a beneficial side effect, I admit. Even in death, Uncle Richard was stingy with the food.
To each what they deserve.
What ails
This
your
is
soul
dust.
today?
Now, what would one do with a bag of weighty dirt at a funeral?
Sprinkling the iron dust of the maiden on the burning pyre symbolizes her willingness to burn alongside us.
Does the procedure require the entire bag?
Yes, my lord. And you may not have 1 ounce for that pipe of yours.
Hey,
Bring it! How dare you, worm! Part of the design?
Ah, finally, that's a mind worth perusing. These are the matchsticks? An odd thing to be considered sanctified.
They burn with the smallest essence of maiden's fire and are practically inextinguishable.
Ah, we could have used such a thing in those oversized tombs in Giza.
We had our torches, my lord, until you decided to start a ruckus with the local fauna.
These spitting monsters, to think that they ride them around like they're horses.
I think we have all the things required.
Yes, it seems so. Well then, no more time to waste, I suppose. Let us start the ritual.
Let me remind you.
The Marley aids us. A slap on the wrist. With kind regards.
Purge the undead! Aha! Pirates!
Your crimes are severe.
In the vines, pirate! The fire longs for your cursed soul!
Is that?
We will feed your carcasses
We will
to the
feed your
pyre.
carcass to the pyre!
Ha! I can smell your rotten flesh.
Mensura, Calcula, Rectifica.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
Otra ronda. Arriba! A bolt for your skull.
Dares
I am your
Careful!
executioner.
The host's instincts are taking over!
guide me
Your
to
soul bleeds uncertain.
Try to hide! I'm not fully in control!
measure, calculate,
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do!
judgment awaits, creature. Your presence.
Try to hide! I'm not fully in control!
Anybody seen my servants?
I will find.
My
I
strength
can't hold
returns.
myself back! Hide if you can!
Measure, calculate, rectify.
Apologies. Is anybody hurt?
Leaves are
Driven them back to
itchy.
the below.
So exhausting.
Need something, matey.
I'll keep it stored.
Teresa, para servirle.
I was all of course. Here we are.
Indeed we are. My lord, are you ready?
Yes, of course. When have I ever not been?
Well, there was that one time at your 6th wedding.
Oh, please, let's not talk about that one, Sebastian. Yeah, I wanted to say...
Yes, my lord?
never mind. Let's get on with it. Are you ready, Sebastian?
I am, my lord.
Dearest maiden, bringer of fire who has been judged in our name, hear me and light your beacon. You who have walked this path before, grant us the wisdom of your judgment. I, Pincus von Presswald, bring you Sebastian, who has come to finish the enlightened journey of his life. He asks you to relieve him of his burdens and lays his worldly soul before you. He is ready to be judged, as you have been judged before us. You shall now speak for yourself, Sebastian Hebhardt.
I, Sebastian Hebhardt, give myself to the judgment of the fire. May it test the conviction of my soul, and should I be found wanting, let it consume me.
Sebastian, is it... are you... Ah, I see. I have at times, if not always, failed to show proper appreciation for your sacrifices, Sebastian. You were without doubt the finest companion any man could ask for. Today I lay to rest no servant, but my dearest friend, whose memory would be any pirate's greatest treasure, and I count myself among the richest, for it is mine.
Thank you, my lord.
Sebastian? You're back. Did you change your mind?
No, my lord. It takes a while to burn a soul in its entirety.
Ah, I see. I just thought...
For what it is worth, my lord. I am glad I held out a little longer. But it is time now, my friend. May your soul always illuminate the dark.
Yours too, Sebastian. Oh.
He's gone, Quartermaster. Truly, this time.
I understand. I suppose we ought to leave this place, then. A full rock. Oh, these travels are so unbecoming to me. Yes. I suppose I ought to visit that mirror again.
Pincus?
Hmm?
The mirror is ready for you.
I assumed it would be. Well, my reflecting friend, what do you think?
If you wish to, I can stabilize the mirror a bit longer so you can attend your hair.
I thank you, Marley. But for today, my personal vanity will rest, and I'll keep my thoughts with Sebastian. That said, if you ever feel the need for a distracting chat, I would not be disinclined.
Back to the sea!
I stand against the tempest.
Quentin, you've returned.
Indeed!
You still weren't able to retrieve the entirety of your cursed artifacts.
No, it turns out Estelle is the culprit.
Not much one can do then.
Can't you just tell her to give me my things back?
The monkey's soul is its own, which means even if one controls me, my doors do not open to them. A clever safety mechanism implemented by Mordecai himself, which unfortunately makes her completely oblivious to most of my commands.
Do you know any other way around her?
Yes, luckily for you, she is not without vice. On several occasions, Mordecai was able to adjust her perspective with certain treats he procured.
And what were these treats made out of?
For the same reasons I just told you, I have purged the precise recipe from my memories. But old Gertrude might still remember it.
Gertrude? Remembers something?
She will, if she has a good day. Maybe. Good luck.
Ah!
What's your favorite animal?
A dog. Loyal, obedient, and able to fetch me my slippers.
Gertrude?
So, Reginald, my dear fish, so nice of you to visit again.
It's Quentin.
I apologize, Toya. My vision has worsened over the centuries. Now, what brings you to my bower?
The Marley said you'd know something about monkey treats.
Always after new recipes, aren't you? But a treat for a monkey? Well, I think I remember something, but,
What?
Oh, I've got this terrible, terrible backache. It's so hard to concentrate. There are things stuck all over my back. If you could just get rid of them, maybe I could remember a bit better.
Oh, sure. Another treasure out of my arsenal.
Oh, yes. That's the spot.
Tight lines.
Very good. There's just one left.
No escape from my base.
Oh, that was the one that was irking me the most.
Oh, no wonder. There were patches of black moss stuck in between your ribs.
Oh, splendid! That's actually one of the ingredients needed for the treats.
And the other one?
Soul crab shells and old-fashioned grog.
The monkey eats shells?
I believe she just substitutes plates with them, feigning a refinement she most certainly lacks. So yes, black moss on soul crab shells, pickled in standard grog. That's what Mordecai used to make her do his bidding.
I remember John's fish. Sir Reginald had a certain affection for those shells. Maybe he'll part with a couple of them.
Send the fish my regards. Truly, one of the last gentlemen aboard this vessel.
I can't talk to Sir Reginald unprepared. I have to think about what I can offer him for his soul crab shells.
At your service.
Set a course, Captain. Where to,